All right, here we go. I'm going to notice it's in standard form, ax squared plus bx plus c. So in this case, look, my a is 1, my b is -8, and my c is 9. All right, so here we go. You're going to see this is just, there's just like one difference between what we've been doing and this, so I think you're going to find it not too difficult. Right, here's our formula. Just write it down so we have it. Okay, opposite of b is -8, so this is +8, plus or minus the square root of, this is b squared minus 4 times a times c, right? It's always going to look like this. So b squared, this is -8 squared, minus 4 times a times c. And that's all over 2a, which is 1, right? A is just 1 in this case. All right, here we go. I'm going to bring down the 8, the plus or minus, the 2 times 1 is just 2. And then here, let's do this. -8 times -8 is +64. This is -4 times 1, which is just -4, and then times 9, that's -36. Okay, so, and again, you can feel free to use your calculator for all this. I could have done -4 times 1 times 9, right? But I get -36. So now I'm going to do, okay, 64 minus 36, and I get 28. Okay. Okay. So now I'm going to take my 28 and I'm going to simplify it, and it's nice small number, not too bad, right? And here's what I observe. I have a double 2. I'm going to bring that 2 to the outside. So this is 2 root 7. So when I bring it back, I have 8 plus or minus 2 root 7 over 2. Okay, now here, remember what I'm looking for. I'm looking for, is there a number I can divide all of this by? Oh yeah, I can divide everything by 2. Wait a second, look. This fraction means this, all of this, divided by 2. So if I'm actually dividing by 2, I'm actually going to end up not having a fraction anymore, right? If I divide this bottom by 2, I just get 1. So because, like on our previous examples, right, here I divided by 2, but I didn't have a 2 on the bottom, I had a 6. So 6 divided by 2 was 3. There was still a number down there. But here in this case, I'm dividing everything by 2. It's going to be over 1, which I don't even write. So 8 divided by 2 is 4, plus or minus. 2 divided by 2 is 1. So I would write 1 root 7, which is this. And that's it. 2 divided by 2 is 1 on the bottom, right? So you can view it like I just did this. I did 8 divided by 2, and I got 4. And I did 2 divided by 2, and I got 1, right? I could view it like that. Or I could view it as, oh, I reduced the fraction, and I divided this by 2, and it was over 1, but I don't write that. Okay, but that is what my answer looks like, since it's not a fraction. And again, the way this is different than the other ones is just that this number became 1, right? Here, when I did 6 divided by 2, it became 3. Here, when you did 4 divided by 2, it became 2. Here, when I was like, oh, I can divide everything here by 2, well, that just became 1 and it disappeared.